good morning, everybody, or good afternoon, depending on what time you're actually looking at this video at. So I have a special treat for you. Like I promised, I always have some great things to actually show you. What you see is what you get, right? I want to motivate you guys to actually achieve something in your life. So without further ado, I want to present this guy. I'm not even gonna try and tell you what this guy does. The only person that can actually tell you is him, right? Great guy, he's the only one that can actually tell you something, right? Willy. Guys, so Willy, can you please just explain to the audience what you love doing that probably most people told you it was impossible to do, yet you just persevered, and now you're making it happen?
I don't know if I would push it to make it happen, but thank you first of all, Daniel, for allowing me to share some, experience, especially the road to your dream. I think that's where we try to go, everybody. Something that I like to do is that I don't like to work. I hate working, and I've given myself a goal that by the time I reach the age of 35, I'm 24 right now, but by the time I get the age of 34, I would stop working. I would just go out there and do what I want to do, which is actually helping people, creating, allowing people to realize their own dream. But I don't want to work. So there's two ways. You either build enough wealth so that you don't have to work, your money is working for you, by way of either you're investing into the stock market or you have different other business ventures that are working so you can do the stuff that you are working on that you like. So I've set myself multiple goals. One which was, I know the stock market is a way to get there, but another one is buying properties. When you buy properties, you know God is not making any more land. So how do you not only preserve what you're working, but also making that property work for you?
True.
So I think the fact that I was able to have that goal set up, a lot of people didn't think it would come true. A lot of people potentially thought, because they see me work and they see me work hard, and maybe you might do it, but I don't think they really believed it, especially by my age or what I was doing. But one thing is, I never doubted myself, and I never looked at anything as impossible. I knew it was going to take time, but it was going to happen. That's something that I like to do. I like to make sure that my money is not just sitting there, because I don't sit there. I'm always in movement, so I like my money being movement. And I think that by making your money, like you like to emphasize, and by making your money work for you, if you invest into something in Australia while you're sleeping here, your money's working for you. If you have a property while you're sleeping, the tenants are paying for you and is building your wealth, and that will ultimately help me achieve my goal of doing stuff that I actually like. And that's how I consider not working. I don't consider not working sitting home, but I consider not working actually doing the stuff that you really like to do.
Definitely, I totally agree. So see, guys, the key point here, right? I'm interviewing Willy. Nobody knows Willy. Willy has a set goal. He told himself, it's going to happen. I have no other choice. It's going to happen. And what you're basically saying right now is that you are pushing yourself to the limit to actually ensure that your goal becomes a reality, right? And this is something that I've told you guys over and over again. When you truly want something bad enough, there's only one viable option. You have to make it work.
And you have to set, I like to say, you have to set deadlines. A goal with no deadline is a wish. If you don't have a deadline, if you don't, I used to tell people, by the time I'm 25, I need to have my property. By the time I'm 25, I need to make sure that my total income is over $100,000. Whether it happens or it doesn't happen, at least I've unconsciously set my clock in my head. If I leave it vague, then it's a wish. It's like buying a lottery and hoping that yes, I will make it. So not only you have to set it, but you also have to give yourself a deadline and small victories. And I think a lot of people like Hail Marys. I'm against Hail Marys. That never worked with me. But small victories. One course at a time. One day at a time. You'll get this and you'll get there. And the first step is usually the harder. But after you did the first step, you start looking down. You see how far you've come. Wherever you go, it seems to be closer.
Definitely. See, I've always believed that the first step is where your fears come into play. But once you take that first step, you actually, first of all, went over your fears, but now you're in it. You're going to tell yourself, I'm already invested, might as well make it work, right?
Yeah.
You might stop in 20 years because you're happy with where you are at in 20 years, but I can guarantee that if you took the first step and you're 20 years in, 20 years is still 20 years, right?
You look back, you don't want to stop.
Exactly. You look back of all of the things that you achieved in 20 years. Funny thing about time is, we always think we will have time. 20 years is a lot of time. But when you actually take the time to think back, well, how much stuff you accomplished 20 years ago. 20 years is a lot of time to accomplish a lot of things. So you can't really waste 20 years of your life.
And I would say wasted time is worse than wasted money. We have 24 hours. You can decide to dedicate that to anything. You can recuperate money, but you cannot never recuperate wasted time. If I lose $1,000, I can make $3,000 or $4,000 by me being more efficient, but I can never take 10 hours that I've lost. So
Great.
you have to make sure that each time you're spending, whether it's with your friends or whatever activity you're doing, needs to bring you a little bit step closer to where you want to be. And that's how you're going to be. And you just have to actually surround yourself with people on the same mission as you. I think that's the key to success, actually. The key to success is not only having that goal, but making sure that everybody is going the same way. You cannot want to be a basketball player but always hanging out with a hockey player.
Definitely, I totally agree with you.
That will be the key to all success.
Definitely. See guys, this is not even me telling this to you right now. This is Willy. Common guy. Somebody that we all thought he would never do it. He did. He is doing it. He's literally telling you time, one direction. You can't get back time. Nobody can get back time. Unless you have invented a time machine, please do let me know and I will invest with you. But you can't get back time. You can lose money, you can make money, you can lose a lot of stuff and get it back. Time, no. So might as well use your time effectively. Now what I have done is I have surrounded myself, like Willy just presented, with influential people that will not only push me toward where I want to be, but they also actually can get me to understand more about what I want. If you, like he said, if you want to be a basketball player, you cannot hang out with hockey players. Hockey players know how to play hockey. They don't know how to play basketball. And thus, what I have personally done is that I have surrounded myself with people that will have a mindset about life, about success, about their own lives, about what they want. And I love to hear those people's stories, which is why I wanted to share with you Willy's story today. You heard it from him. I didn't come and tell you what he was telling me. I wanted you to witness it. This guy is doing it. Did he achieve his global goal? Maybe not. Maybe yes. That's a surprise. But I can guarantee you that he has achieved all the small goals that he has set up for himself. Guys, whatever you want, don't stop. Keep going. Follow Willy's path. He's making it happen, guys. Come on. I will present more people that are actually doing this. Like it's a shocker. It's a shocker to see that Willy said it. Once you take that first step, you'd be amazed with what you can accomplish within your lives, guys. Come on. You stop belittling yourself. Stop putting yourself down. You are capable of so many things, guys. Willy is doing it. Many other people that I would present to you are doing it. Believe in yourself. So guys, I'm gonna stop it here, and I wanna thank Willy. Honestly, thank you for taking the time from your small amount of time that you already have. Honestly.
Thank you, Daniel.
Honestly, so thank you very much for coming, and I truly appreciate the time that you took. It's an honor for me to actually sit down with you and actually just having this conversation right now. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Pleasure. Success is a mindset. Don't forget.
There we go, guys. You heard it from him.
Okay.
Have a good day.